it's Artisan Crafter Amy. Thank you for tuning into my channel today. I would like to thank you any returning subscriber and welcome any new people to my channel. If you like my content, please subscribe and share the channel with anybody else you think might enjoy it. I like, my newest thing is making fancy boxes to go with my journals and the extra gifts that I like to put in with them so that it is a presentation. I called them keepsake boxes and they were decorated really nicely before. I wouldn't want to go back and redo them because I thought about it and looked at them and they're so nice. I don't want to change anything about the way they were done before, but these are different because they're just fully covered on all sides. And then they have the dividers inside, which I think is so much fun. I don't know. Let me rotate the box so we can see the lid, the inside of the lid. They're decorated. It's so big. And the camera is so close. At my office setup here. So I made from the scrapbooking paper, the graphic 45 paper that I used to cover the box and for the cover, I cut circles out and I made the refrigerator magnets from those. And they're my favorite bottlecap refrigerator magnets that I've made. And then I just glued down that chipboard tag there with the Scarecrow because, you know, it's just so cute. And the pen. And then I'll have a scroll in here with instructions on it about what a junk journal is, ideas for how to use it, things like that, just in case you gift it to somebody else, or I just think it's interesting, all the ideas and the ways you can use it. So this one has the Scarecrow, and then Ozma and the Tin Man on the front with some flowers and buttons, and then a plaque, a dimensional plaque with the Land of Oz and some puffy hearts. And a cute Scarecrow. Let me move the box out of the way. We can put the book down. See if we can get it all on here. Yeah, so here it is. I've started making them 3 at a time. And what I do is I get all the guts papers ready to make 3. And then I just sit and make them 1 at a time. Although I did have so much fun with the boxes, I made the box for the 3rd one already. And then the first one isn't getting a box, it's for a trade. And I need it to be, you know, yeah, comparable. You know, I set rules for what we were gonna have and what we were gonna send. And I'm gonna stick to what I said I would do. All right, so here we are. We have a bunch of tags in here in this little pocket on the left. And I finally gave in and bought the name brand toner for my printer. So it's giving me the best quality like I was getting from the church. I'm just making so much. It was hard to wait a whole week to go print out at the church to get the more vivid quality. And the little matchbook, flip-up matchbook notepad, the Toto and the Scarecrow on there. And I just folded his feet back. I think these are so cute. And so with this one, I used a lot of the Graphics 45 papers. I was telling my husband, I think I used, not kidding, like $20 at least worth of scrapbooking paper in the making of the box and this journal, because I haven't done the other one yet or the cover or anything. So yeah, crazy, huh? But I think it really, the finish on these is just so nice because of these great Graphics 45 papers. Okay, so I've got 3 big pockets with their quarter-page pieces that they had. And this I didn't glue shut, so you could use it as a writing spot. And there's a couple tags in here, upside down. And then, so they'll have the same paper in the guts. They get bigger and bigger. The one for the swap is 40 pages. I think this is 56 pages. And then the next one's gonna be like 78 pages. So they get bigger and bigger. So I have the same digital pages in each one, but then as they get bigger, there's more and more extra pages. And then what that does is they still come out totally different because I'm in a different mood when I sit down with a stack of pieces. They end up just getting done differently. So that's fun. Like, I know she got glued down to a gingham page in the other one, which I thought looked so nice, but I think she looks nice here too, with a embossed paper pocket. And then for these ones, there's the small version and a big version of the same image. So they'll be in there twice, but in 2 different sizes, like that dog. But I tried not to share the same pocket with the duplicates. And then, yeah, all the pansy stuff. Those should be just one of each, the pansies. I just love how this came out. The first one came out so good. I was like, oh no, maybe I should have made my first one for the shop and done the one for the swap last or something. Maybe my first one was the best. And then, no, I mean, it's great. Don't get me wrong. I love it. But I love this one just as much. Maybe a little more, probably just because it's bigger. Again, it allows a chance to do more in it. I haven't put any charms on the middle of the signatures yet, and I want to do that, or maybe paper flags. No promises, but there may be a charm or paper flags on here. I'll put in the description if there's a charm on the center signature. I'll note it in the description. And then my favorite paper bag mini journal that comes out with Velcro because it's really bulky. And then this is more of this Oz paper from Graphic 45. It's actually out of production, and I just got a pad of new old stock, and I love it. I would be tempted to hoard it, but it just makes everything look so nice. And there was 2, I think, of every sheet, so that helps also to use it. Or 3, maybe 3 of every sheet. I think it was 3 of every sheet. And then this flips out. There's Uncle Henry and Aunt Em. Let's see, did our flip out make it? There we go. And there's some journaling cards in here. I used a blue ink on the edge of all the pages and on some of the tags where I thought it would look nice. I love this spread right here. It looks so neat. I just love how this came out, I have to say. I'm a big fan. Oh, and a shout out to Diana Dowdy. Speaking of fans, that's my mother-in-law, and she's my biggest fan, her and my mother. Although I've picked up some new fans since I've started selling in the Etsy shop, which is nice. Mark bought my second circus journal, and he left me the nicest feedback. He's a very good writer. You know, that he just, he wrote it just so clever. I didn't have it down. I wasn't planning on talking about that. And then here's another one of those big quarter panel pockets that are just so cute. And this is the inside cover of a book that's spread open. So there's a little bit of a, you know, it's kind of a split down the middle of the book because it's old. But I just loved this image. I thought it was so neat. I backed it onto card. And then here's another big pocket here with some, oh, looks like that needs some trimming. I'm actually just going to take care of this now. And I backed it onto card. I didn't flip it over and see if I had it neatly. That's funny because I inked it. It must have been pretty dark when I went around and did the inking. I would have thought I would have caught that then. But it's fixed now. This little strip will bother me no more. Here's a ruffle. I don't think I've added, no, there'll be 3 bow top paper clips. I haven't added those yet. I was so excited to share it that I guess it's 99.9% done because I'd like to add a charm to the middle of each signature and a little flag to the other tie, you know, one with a charm and one with a flag. And then I don't always do that, but it's fun when I can remember to do that. And then, what was the other thing? Oh, I should make notes. A couple things I wanted to finish. The charms, and then, the light's really good here at my desk, though. I can see everything. Oh, and the bow paper clips. Yeah, it's gotta have bow paper clips. I have a whole stash of them, so I'll just go through my stash. I'll pick out a lace one, a light blue, a medium blue, and then probably black. And then this is, I said that it doesn't need a paper clip and it could just hang on a page. I've shown these in my other videos, and there you go. It's just hanging on a page. This is a pocket, but I didn't have anything in it. Yeah, and this time I did the pull out on the bottom and on the left. And it's all Tin Man. And the other two on the front. I love these. I need to make a new stash. This was the last one for my stash. I had a packet of 4 for sale in my shop inside Folio called Happy Mail, and nobody bought it. So when I ran out of my personal stash, I just took it from the shop. I unlisted it. Nobody had even favorited it. Only 4 people had, you know, even wanted to click and see what it was. You know, it wasn't hurting anybody's feelings, so I took it down from the shop and used them myself, which was what I suggested for others, was to just take there was 4 of these, and just take it apart and use it in your own stuff. Yep, I followed my own advice. This is the inside of the back cover. I just love these fabrics. These 2 here were part of what I got for Christmas with a monthly subscription to Fat Quarters, Annie's Quilters Club. And this first packet just came with the cutest. When I showed my craft room, I kept them near my desk instead of putting them where they belonged. Yep, I showed off that little bundle there. And then I just love this ruffle here. How they all look so nice together. And let's do some measurements here so we can see what we've got going on. And I'll count the pages too. Let's see. Oh yeah, so it is 8.5 by 5.5 with a 2-inch spine. I should have known that, right? Because I tend to do, you know, 1 inch, 2 inch, or 2.5. My boxes are 2.5 inch deep. So if I want to do the nice divider boxes, it's got to be less than that or the lid won't shut. Oh, and we were going to do a page count. I think it's, what did I say? Well, we'll figure it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is 14, 28, 56. I think I had said 56, and indeed, this is 56 pages, 2 signatures, with 28 pages each. And then there'll be 3 bow top paper clips. There's the 3 interactive elements. I've covered the spine in this fabric, and the rest is covered with paper. And then this is actually paper clay, and I broke it when I put it down. So there's like cracks in it and things like that. And I did that on purpose. I like the broken look. I don't know. It had more interest to me that way than when it looked all perfect. So I broke it into several pieces and then broke it a little more when I glued it down. So, yeah, and then I've used the twine closure with the rings. I got myself, again, thank you so much to everybody who's purchased from my Etsy shop. Your money has been well spent. I've got myself the grommets and the, what do you call it, crocodile chomper. And these great papers, and I got another sale in the shop. So what did I do? I went out and I bought more scrapbooking papers with different themes. And yeah, thank you so much, because it's allowed me to get better things. Oh, I got the molds so I could make this. I did this from paper clay that air dries hard, and it's a cake mold. So I pressed the paper clay into the cake mold, and I made a batch of those. I made some key plates. You know, again, just thank you so much, everybody, because it allows me to really enjoy the crafting all the more, because I don't have to, I don't feel quite so necessary to hoard my supplies. When people are buying my stuff, yeah, I think it's because I don't feel so guilty about spending money. You know, when I place $100 on for scrapbooking paper pads, I don't feel the ouch, because I just sold a little over $100 in my shop and immediately spent it on scrapbooking paper. But it's just wonderful, and I really appreciate it. The thing is it makes me feel so good when somebody buys something from my shop. I feel like my product just won a prize. You know, that it won an award because it was worthy of somebody spending their money on it. I don't know, it just feels beyond the money, which is, you know, really helpful to support my family, but, and my hobby here. But just the good feelings it gives me. I just feel so great, when I know I've made a sale of something I've made. So thank you again for watching. I hope you like this. And there will be another one coming as well. There will be a third one coming. And the first one is for a swap. So I'll maybe share the short. I did on social media. I shared that one on social media. So maybe I'll do a short or a longer flip through later. But I was just so excited. Yeah, it's headed to my Etsy shops. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.